Like never before, Wall Street is paying close attention to Ripple and XRP. This is all because of one big forecast. BlackRock thinks that XRP could hit an amazing $10,000 per coin. If you own XRP, this may sound impossible, but BlackRock is one of the most important financial institutions in the world. So when they say something, people pay attention. Ripple's growing global adoption, the rising demand for digital currencies, and XRP's unique ability to make cross-border payments have all made it seem like a promising cryptocurrency for years. However, its potential has often been limited by legal issues and regulatory uncertainty. With Ripple's ongoing partnerships with major banks and other business companies, it's clear that XRP is rising in value. The trust it needs to become a world player. What makes the reason Rock's prediction is so important is that they have a history of carefully studying markets and making correct long-term predictions. Their $10,000 price for XRP isn't just a guess. It's based on a lot of study into the future of about the world's money system and how digital currencies will likely fit into it. Since XRP transactions are quick and don't cost much, it is perfectly suited to replace old systems like SWIFT, which have been used for decades but are still slow and expensive. The world is moving toward faster and more efficient financial processes, and XRP is playing a big role in that. In this change, as more businesses start to use Ripple's technology, the price of XRP is likely to skyrocket, and BlackRock's prediction could quickly become more likely. But for XRP to hit $10,000, it would take more than just more people using it. It would also need to be regulated. Institutional backing for clarity and continued innovation from Ripple to expand its network around the world. The ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, is a big part of XRP's current path. How this case ends will have a big impact on whether XRP can fully realize its potential. If Ripple can handle these problems and keep growing its partnerships with major financial institutions, gamers, because XRP's future is looking better than ever, and Wall Street is paying attention, BlackRock's $10,000 price prediction might not be so far off. To understand why BlackRock is predicting such a high value for XRP, it's important to look at the factors that are driving the growing interest in Ripple's cryptocurrency. First and foremost, XRP's main use case is for cross-border payments, a huge and growing market. For decades, traditional methods like SWIFT have been the main way that money has been sent between countries, but they are not very efficient. Processing takes a long time, there are high fees, and not enough information. XRP, on the other hand, solves these issues with trades that happen almost instantly and for very little money. Because of these pros, this makes it very appealing to banks that deal with global payments. Ripple already has partnerships with big financial companies like Santander, American Express, and SBI Holdings. These partnerships show that Ripple's technology is becoming more popular, and as more companies use Ripple's platform, the demand for XRP goes up. Ripple has also grown its network to include more than 300 financial companies around the world. As more digital currencies are used, XRP will need to be able to connect different currencies even more. Along with partnerships, institutional interest in the Bitcoin space as a whole is growing. Many of the world's biggest banks are starting to think of digital assets as more than just a risky investment. They are a real part of the future of finance. With its unique place in the market, XRP is being seen as a leader in the space. As more big investors see the potential for Ripple and XRP, they're likely to pour money into the coin, which could cause its price to rise significantly. The price of $10,000 mark. There are still some problems that need to be solved. The ongoing legal fight with the SEC is one of the biggest ones. The SEC's lawsuit against Ripple, which says that XRP is an unregistered security, has made investors nervous and stopped many big institutions from fully adopting XRP, even if Ripple wins the case or comes to an agreement with the SEC. If there was a favorable settlement, it would take away a lot of that uncertainty, allowing more institutions to accept it as it continues to show its worth in the real world. If Ripple can get its legal problems fixed and grow its network even more, XRP's role in cross-border payments will likely become more important to the global financial system. BlackRock says that what they say could happen: the growing use of XRP in institutions, the growing number of ways it can be used, and the possible legal all signs point to a very bright future for Ripple's coin. BlackRock's prediction isn't just a guess, it's based on how quickly finance is changing, and XRP is set to play a big part in that. There will be challenges on the way to a $10,000 value for XRP, but Ripple has laid the groundwork that makes it very likely. The ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) is the most important factor in this possible surge. For years, this legal uncertainty has kept many people from investing. Investors and financial institutions have been holding off on XRP because they don't know if it will ever get clear regulatory approval. The outcome of this case is very important for Ripple and the whole cryptocurrency market, because it could set a standard for how other digital assets are handled in the future. If Ripple wins or settles the case in its favor, it would take away a huge obstacle, a problem that's been stopping a lot of institutional buyers from using XRP. Regulatory clarity is very important in the financial world, and if XRP is labeled as a product instead of a security, traditional banks would be able to invest without worrying about possible legal problems. This would cause a lot of institutional money to pour into XRP, which could make the price go up a lot. In fact, a positive outcome could cause a huge rise in the value of XRP, as more investors start to see it as a real and safe asset. Besides the legal situation, the fact that global financial institutions are still adopting XRP is another big factor in how much it might be worth. How Ripple works with banks to process payments, providers, and even governments have shown that XRP is more than just a fantasy currency. It's a technology that can be used in the real world. Cross-border payments are a multi-trillion-dollar business. XRP's ability to make these transactions faster and cheaper than traditional systems like SWIFT makes it a very appealing option for companies and banks, even more institutions. If you use Ripple's system, the demand for XRP will only go up, which will make it more valuable. When you look at the bigger picture, XRP is also benefiting from the move toward digital currencies around the world. Central banks all over the world are looking into making their own digital currencies or are already doing so. CBDCs and Ripple's technology is a good fit to act as a link. How these digital currencies compare Ripple and its platform could see a rise in demand if they can keep adding new uses and integrating them with more financial systems. This is because the world is moving toward a more digitalized financial environment, which Ripple